This video is about lessons I have learned while doing wedding photography. If you don't know, my name is Zach. I am a wedding videographer and a wedding photographer, and my company is Cut Room Productions, and we've been shooting weddings for years. When it comes to lessons I've learned in photography, there are 5 main ones, and they all somewhat correlate with each other. Number 1, it takes a special personality to shoot weddings. You could say that it doesn't matter, but it really does. There are a million photographers out there, and you have to be somebody that has a really good personality to stand out in a crowd of millions. And when they have a good time with you as a photographer and they're able to relate with you behind the camera, they're going to be more comfortable on camera. And when they're more comfortable on camera, you can see those more raw emotions, and you can capture those emotions, and those memories are made and solidified forever, and they get to cherish those memories in every single photo. But when it comes to photographing a wedding, you really have to crack a joke here and there to get a genuine laugh. You have to have prompts that makes them drop their guard to be vulnerable with you. So when I say that being a wedding photographer takes a personality, it really takes someone that you're able to relate with a ton, as well as they should be able to make you smile in moments' notice. Number 2, you as a wedding photographer are there to serve. I've met a lot of egotistical photographers in the past, and they think it's their gallery and their work, and it's all about their camera and their lens and stuff, and they're talking as in like this very possessive person, and like it's a really big turnoff for a lot of couples. For me, I think of my wedding galleries as their memories forever. I am there to serve the couple. These memories are going to be solidified forever. They're going to look back on them. They're going to print them. They're going to hang it above their mantle for years to come. There's just so many random, small, minute details when it comes to you are there to serve. Another thing is, right before you're about to take your break, maybe when dinner is served, just go up to the couple and ask them if they need water or an extra napkin or something small. The little things go such a long way. And you are there to serve. Period. You're there to serve the couple. It's not about you. Number 3, gear doesn't matter. I've said it a trillion times, but when it comes to wedding photography, gear truly does not matter. There are people that are still shooting on film for weddings. They're still shooting on Polaroids for weddings. And the feeling of each individual camera, as well as the characteristics of every single lens, is so different. And it doesn't matter if you're on APS-C camera or A7R5. The differences in each camera can determine what kind of shooter you are. I will say that. But when getting started and when continuing on your career, if you have a specific look that comes from your specific camera, it doesn't matter if that camera's $500, $300, $5,000. It really doesn't matter. Gear does not matter. Just as long as you can deliver what you promised by the end of the day, in terms of look and camera look, it really doesn't matter. It's beauty is in the eye of the beholder when it comes to photography. Number 4 is very similar to number 3 as it relates to gear, and it's the fact that gear just gives you options. I myself have a couple different camera bodies as well as a couple different lenses, but when it comes to gear, and gear does not matter, gear gives you options. If you have an APS-C camera and you have a really small lens and maybe it does the job, you then have this other expensive camera with a better lens. They are 2 different looks, and it gives you the option to play with 2 different looks. If you have a different lens or a different camera or a 3rd or 4th camera, these looks give you options in what you're trying to capture. And whatever really makes you the most passionate in terms of look is what you should stick with, 100%. If you have a ton of gear, you have all these options to pick what look that you're specifically looking for. Does that make sense? Number 5 is set expectations. I set expectations with my couples during their consultation. When I sit down with them and I get to know them and they get to know me, I then fuss out the contract to make sure that they understand everything in the contract. I go over things like payment and due dates, as well as release forms for my own marketing for social media. Just small things like that go a long way, making sure that they understand those expectations I have for them. But at the same time, I make sure that they have seen my work so they know exactly what kind of vibe they're getting as a final gallery and what that final gallery comes with, whether it's on a USB, an online, or a photo album. These expectations I set for what I expect from them and what they should expect from me are super vital for a super smooth process for wedding photography. If you don't have these systems in play, you definitely need to set them up immediately. If you have any questions, drop them down below. If you like the video, like the video. If you feel like you learned something, hit that subscribe. Videos like this come out weekly, so hit that bell notification thing too if you want to learn more stuff.